they just took it off that slave and put it on another one.
That's right. These particular shackles were used from 1750 to 1800.
Amazing.
Yeah, and the skin is inside of the metal.
Wow.
Okay, so and these are actual. This is what happened. So when we came out of Africa, first of all, I want to start with the Manila, because the Manila, most people don't know that African chiefs were presented by Europeans a metal object called the Manila, and this Manila was used as currency to buy slaves. And you have one right here on your desk.
Wow.
And so the chief would take a look at this shiny object, metal, and look at one of his people in his tribe and say, you go with him. And he would
trade it off for this piece that I'm holding in my hand.
Yes, millions of us were traded off for a piece of metal. This was a shiny object, and they wanted it, and they were willing to give up a human being for it.
A whole life. Okay,
Yeah.
brother, what is this?
Now,
what is this big object? I can't wait for you guys to see this. What is that?
This is a punishment gear. This would be an item that they would create so that if you tried to run away, they would take this pointed metal, as you can see, this is about 2 feet tall,
looks like an umbrella stand, y'all, but go ahead.
Four metal rods attached to a collar which goes around your neck, and this would stick up. So if you try to get on your knees and crawl, through the bush, no, you're going to get caught up in the brush.
Everything.
Right, and then also this was used as a means of teaching the other slaves, don't do this, don't try to run away.
Are you going to get a collar like this one?
Exactly. The leg shackle and a metal brace on your leg so you cannot bend your leg if you still want to run and get away. So you nailed down with at least three pieces of gear.
Think about African Americans today and just what privileges we have. I don't doubt that the African American today would have not survived through this era. This is unbelievable. It's inhuman. It's crazy. It really is.
There's an item here that I want to point out because when you work 20 hours in the cotton in the cotton fields and the tobacco fields, you get hungry or thirsty.
Sure.
Now they weren't allowed to touch nothing to eat or nothing to drink until the master said it's time. Okay. So if you got caught sneaking, a snack, if you will, they would put one of these dirt masks on you. This dirt mask, this would not only allow you not to eat or drink, but now again you're being humiliated and you're being made, a subject of.
Sure, to make sure that no one else tries. Some of your artifacts are on exhibit for Black History Month in Norristown. Can you tell people where and what time they can come see these?
This is the first time that Norristown is hosting this exhibit, and it's 29 solid days.
Okay.
From 12 noon to 6 p.m. at the Vance Center, 216 Cherry Street.
Okay.
Now that's only steps away from the transportation center. So you get off the 100 line and you walk right to the museum, and we're open from 12 to 6 every day. 1946, Booker T. Washington minted on the first coin in the United States. 5 million were minted in all three mints. Then again in 53, Booker T. and George Washington Carver minted on 3 million coins in all three mints. Now, you don't know about it because at that time they were appeasing us because they thought we were going to turn into communists.
Okay.
After that scare moved on, they took the remaining coins, melted them back down, and kept them out of the history books. That's why we don't know about it.
Isn't that something?
That's exactly right. But we have them.
The trickery.
We have some.
Well, you held on to two right here.
Yes.
God bless you for doing so, brother. Mr. Scott, I could go on for days, but this is a music show. But thank you for coming by.
My pleasure.
Thanks for holding on to these things, and thanks for sharing with the world, especially our immediate community here in the city of Brotherly Love.
And for more information, they can go to thelivingground.com.
Got it.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure having you.
Pleasure.
So interesting. It's Black History Month, y'all. We are all in the community, literally. It's old school, 100.3.